Okay. Here we go. Have fun in there. Kept wanting to dance, but then I remembered I was a mic stand as well. I had to watch myself. Wow. Could that have just been it?
It could have, yeah. There's maybe a few moments that were a little funky, but depending where it is on the mix, it might not even translate.
Good timing on my coffee there.
Right. Yeah. The only thing that I was wondering is that I don't know if you could hear it, but this note you got a lot more sound of the action of hitting the wood on wood or rubber on wood rather than just the tone, which could sound cool and percussive, but
Right.
It's just something to think about as far as the mic placement if that's something you're going to be happy with.
Oh, it was annoying. Headphones or room? Headphones.
Okay.
pretty good sound on it, right?
Yeah, it is.
The ending needed that little flutter too. What do you think?
I think it's good. There's one little thing in the last bridge. There's just something with the left hand, but you might not even notice it. That was a little flub. And then I don't know about maybe like I don't know about the maybe taking that out for the beautiful.
Right.
Maybe just letting that whole part be
Right.
drop out and then it comes back in.
Right. So fun when it comes in. The tension release is a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah. But
hey, Carl. Oh yeah, I got them. I've comped them all. I've imported them into the tracks. I followed up your kicking ass with my kicking ass. We're a good team. Fist pump. Amazing. Really, really great stuff. Great work yesterday. Thanks for being so on it and getting me those and not making me wait. I love you for that. I really appreciate it. And I've got them all comped. We comped your tuba a little earlier today and imported it into the tracks, and everything's sitting pretty. I don't think we wasted a second yesterday. Really great. Even we spent about 10 minutes today looping the fart laugh at the beginning of Are We There Yet? I don't know if it was a fake fart or a real fart, and Dad's laugh. And I was adding compression and reverb to the fart and panning it to the left. You know. Do you want to focus in on a trouble spot, or you think it's going to sit okay and we can fix it?
Well, let's take a listen. So to the
Final bridge?
that, yeah.
Was it before that?
Maybe
or?
it's the second to last. Do you hear it right there?
That's such a great part. Why don't we just punch you?
Okay. Sorry. Sorry. Let me try one more time. Sorry, I was a little disoriented.
Play along. We get it?
Yeah, I think I did, but I think the cut was maybe back it up a little bit.
Do it sooner or later?
Sooner. Okay, so maybe cut it right on the section.
Right on the
right
whole
on
section?
Me, I Stay Up All Night, like, and then it switches. Yeah, so now
I like that part.
I'm actually confused. Which the white is the one I just. The white is
This is your original one.
okay.
This is.
So if it's in white, it means it's playing it, or it's not playing.
Blue's what it's playing.
Okay, so then yeah, maybe back up the blue, so it comes in right on the top of that bridge.
But you play a different part, and I might like this one better.
Okay.
But it is a little swimmy. All right.
Let's
I'll bounce it. I'll back it up. So you can see.
So yeah, I know what I did.
I mean,
Do you want me to do? See the first shake I was going, and then up to here, and then on that last one I. So I can do the higher one, punch it in again.
It is sort of good. I mean, do you do? Let me see if you go up on the second one. That might satisfy me. Yeah, there it is. Maybe it's cool that the second one takes a step up.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think either way would be good. But then, what do I do on the first couple two bridges? I stay lower.
Hey!
Hey.
Here's the chef that we brought in
Hi.
just for you
Wow.
today
Nice
to
to
make
meet
you a
you.
very special meal.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start making some noise, but I don't want to be too loud. I just want to.
Just be sure you know when. Oh,
Not like
you're
clean
gonna
it, but
you're gonna need some help with that.
distribute the mess somehow.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. Just be sure you know as you're smashing pots and pans and stuff, you do it in rhythm.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
Do we have an
You have to tell me which
experiment
rhythm.
You'll feel it. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as I'm
Keep it
feeling
on the one and the 3 and the 2 and the 4. Just not on the 1.6s or the 1, 2, 3, smash 1, 2, 3, squirt 1, 2, 3.
That's great.
Let's listen to that part in the room.
Okay.
Do you would you put a reverb on a thing like that or leave
Maybe.
it dry? Or?
Yeah, it could sound really cool.
Bunny?
What's that?
Miss Bunny?
She's in there.
And I think it'll be, nice if it's, kind of below some of the other stuff.
Right.
It's kind of this undercurrent.
God, what a cool sound. Sort of a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
That tune
Yeah.
with that. It's,
This is nice. Glad I gave you a reason to. It's been a while since I busted this out, so.
in case you weren't here for how that all transpired, it all started with Ezra saying, all right, I was listening to Hippie Fiasco, and I think I should play some flower pots and stuff in my garage. And so he Skyped in that, and after he got done playing it was a really great part for Hippie Fiasco, I asked about the mallets. I was like, well, where'd you get those? I could tell they weren't just your typical garden tools. And then he said, well, they're for this balliphone. Is it how do you spell B-A-L-A?
Well, actually, this particular xylophone, it's from Ghana, and it's called a geel, actually.
A geel.
But I say balliphone because that's like other West African xylophones. It's a more common generic term. It's balliphone. So,
Mm-hmm.
but this is like G-Y-I-L, like geel.
Wow. Ghana.
Yeah.
You got it there?
In 2004.
How the
Yeah.
hell did you get it back?
I had a duffel bag made size for it, and then I just put a bunch of T-shirts and pillows and stuff, and yeah.
Wow.
And then it made it all the way from Ghana to Vermont and Vermont to California in my car. Or maybe I shipped it
I think
again.
Andrew has one of those.
Thank you guys. Did those guys do anything for this record?
Not really. I do have Andrew playing his steering wheel and cups on Sputterin' Song.
Oh, cool.
That we did on the road. I can't tell. If they're waiting or just letting me have this one because we just made a record together, or Brad's definitely been a very valuable advisor on the record. He's made some phone calls and given some good critiques and advice in
Cool.
terms of things. One huge one is he sort of put his foot down and said I had to replace all the direct line ukuleles with a mic'd ukulele because there was something driving him batty about that, and it is true.
Okay.
I couldn't hear it before, but now that I hear it, A being it, the other one is like just something like poking you in the head with every note.
How did the session with Reed go?
Amazing.
Cool.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was magic.
Nice.
he has such great ideas, and he feels the music so deeply. It's just
What did he play on?
He did straight up bass on like Huffin' and Puffin, Criminal. Do you believe in ghosts? Really nice, and maybe one more. And then he got this pedal that he does what he calls soprano bass, where he octaves it.
So we
and
used to
adds this
do
little
in Jacob
thing.
Fred a lot.
Used to do it a lot in
Yeah.
Jacob Fred.
So he did that.
And that added some real symphonic moments to
Yeah.
some tunes.
Nice.
You'll love it. I'm going to just go ahead and mute the brakes. Shit. I'm going to snip that note. Oh, he's on this.
What's that?
Reed is on this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sunflower, sunflower. Oh, I feel, but it means so much to me that you even turn your head. Much to me that you even turn your head. Sunflower, sunflower, should you be turning around? You've been looking at me for too long. Now the sun is golden down. Yeah, I stay up all night. Hardly ever see the light.
Listening. Yeah. Or what? IPA.
I was gonna say weed or red.
God, it sounds cool, huh?
Yeah, sounds nice.
Sunflower.
Where's that final roll?
And you cut it out when you're cutting the break.
Sunflower.
What's that?
It's there, you just can't hear it now.
Sunflower.
Sitting in the mix.
It's
I
good.
don't know, what does this song need? What's even beyond what me or you can do? Bless you.
Try both and give me the one you don't want.
Sunflower.
Oh, I like them all.
Pyramid Thunderhead IPA. Ooh, apricot ale. She said, try both of these and give me the one you don't want.
I'm gonna take the apricot if that's okay.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you.
Ugh, God, that's too strong. I can do it. I like my beer boring.
Should you guys trade?
Would you like a beer?
What kind is that? Juggernaut.
Because I like my IPA strong.
Cooties. Space Pox.
So you feel like it's almost done, but you're looking for maybe another crucial element.
Looking at me for too long.
More la la la's probably.
Okay.
Sunflower. Sunflower. I'm
It's sitting in a pretty fun place.
Jeremy's coming in tomorrow, right? Maybe like some little slide stuff, just like mellow.
Electric?
No, maybe not electric. But
hardly ever see the light. Lord, I lose my way.
yeah, I can hear something like melodic, like in the, like when maybe someone improvised in the spaces between your vocals.
Right.
You know, like I don't know if it's a guitar or glockenspiel on something.
Sunflower.
That's good. That's good.
Sunflower. I think you might have no idea.
Kind of feel like we could use a little shaker too.
Much close to me that you even turned your head.
Big time. Let's do that.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Little shaker goes a long way.
I just shoved it this way and cleaned the counters.
Perfect. Hey, good cooking episode. I need a feast in the midst of a shit show.
It'll work out. It'll be alright.
Oh, I know it. Damn, that's the sound for that song. Can y'all believe how magic that is?
I've had the Here Kitty Kitty song stuck in my head already.
Oh, you know what about that song? There's two spots where I feel like the drums get a little behind or something, and I'm wondering if maybe we could check it out. And do you still have the other takes I did
On
from Here Kitty Kitty?
Oh, Here Kitty Kitty. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Maybe we could just see if the other sections of that parts were
Okay.
a little more straightforward.
Yeah, let's.
So are we done with this for now, probably?
The balliphone?
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
Tempted just to add another one to that, but we shouldn't.
Okay.
My God, the view here is just so incredible. I'm gonna risk complete crashing to
guess he,
That's your uncle?
my cousin.
Cousin Steven.
Yeah.
Hey, is our audio back, Steven?
Hey, Steve.
I played Google a couple of times. You guys got a real nice operation there. Jesus.
Hey, man.
Why don't you tell the creepers about what it's like to go for lunch at Google? You walk in to, when they go for lunch, right in Google is like the biggest. It competes with the fanciest Las Vegas buffet you've ever been to. Yeah, Google freaking rocks. You guys are like a cult over there. You're never leaving.
I know. I just recently met a guy that works for Google. He just got back from London. Ready to meet him. For real. Like, what kind of guy
Outside
are
in the
you?
courtyards, like volleyball courts and oh, it's so amazing there. What a workplace.
Fuck ass, cocklicker. Fuck ass. Oh, P.S. I have Tourette's.
Okay, so do I. But
No,
I
but
don't.
I really
don't
do.
curse. But I really do too.
Oh,
Yeah.
no
yeah.
way.
Yeah.
You are the first person I've ever met with
Really?
Tourette syndrome.
Oh.
Like,
No, really?
Dark
Really?
Czar says he's never been diagnosed,
But thinks that he is.
but thinks that he does. So. But
What's
I've
your
been
version?
Diagnosed.
I just will sniff sometimes or squint my eyes. or
Right.
Maybe do weird things with my neck or stomach. But
With your stomach?
like I used to do this kind of thing a lot where I'd suck my stomach in.
Oh, wow.
But I'll kind of like squint my eyes or do that kind of
I
thing.
fully understand. I have
Yeah.
full blown movements.
Shut the
and-
door. And the other one.
The other one?
Sorry, Gypsy. Huh? Allowed to go out. You can do it if
It's dangerous back here.
you want.
Yeah, no, I have all sorts of crazy muscle movements and I yell out things and it's an
I can't believe you never met anybody else with it.
Yeah.
No, like people, I've met people on the internet, but I don't think that really totally counts.
Yeah.
Because I've never like actually been around someone where I can actually like be like, oh my god, I understand. You do that too.
Right.
You know? I don't
Cool.
know. It's just like a really neat experience for me. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's so funny. So many of my friends have told me that I should learn how to play the drums.
Huh.
Because of
Why?
my Tourette's. Because I make movements to music.
Mm.
Like, I'm sound reactive. So, like, one time I was driving in my car and the right beat came on and I Tourette's this.
Okay. Okay.
You never know what's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
How do you think it affects your drumming?
I'm not sure. I don't think it like. I don't think it I don't know if it affects it one way or the other.
I would think it wouldn't because it's a concentrated
You
activity.
do have a
Yeah.
unique style. Like watching you play drums isn't
Fuck
like
you,
playing
Colin.
anybody else or watching anybody else play.
Thanks, Dave.
And like one of the things I notice is you do this thing a lot where you seem like you're gonna hit something and then you don't. Like you go all the way up to it. Like you'll be playing and then you'll go like you're gonna do this. It's like you decide at the last minute not
Not
to,
to, huh.
or and I can't tell if that's what what that is, or like if you really changing your mind at the last second, or if you're just what is that?
I don't know. I think that might just be maybe me just like kind of flowing in the movement and maybe where but then it's like, oh, actually I'm not going to go for that cymbal, and it's but I don't know. I'll look out for that more because I could think of like, I've done that before, but I didn't know it was like a part of my style that people would notice.
You should watch the archive
Yeah?
of your
Okay.
session.
Okay.
And it's okay. You're hearing the songs for the first time too, so you're really thinking out what to play while you play it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Like once you really know a song, if that's just, but it's such a fun thing to watch.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it always seems like you made the right decision.
Cool.
It's like, yeah, that space was nice, or to see you like turn on a dime and be like, like.
Well, to be perfectly fair, the first time I ever remember seeing something like that done, which probably influenced me, was New Year's Eve 2000 at the Somerville Theater, the Amusement opened for the Slip.
Right.
Remember that?
Right. Yeah.
And I just remember watching Andrew that night and like him like being a very slow song. It was like this very like obvious gesture of like I'm gonna hit the cymbal, but no. And then I remember that clicked.
Right.
Like that was 11 years ago, but
Right.
maybe that carried with me.
Right.
I guess if I must try to find a source, I'll credit it to Andrew.
Okay, I'm gonna check the potatoes.
Check those potatoes. All right, we'll just listen in the room for a second and decide where we're gonna lay these shakers down. Do you have a shaker in mind, or just the eggs? Or?
So I have. There was that special one that we talked about. I don't know if this is the right one for it. But I have a couple new ones.
Yeah. So far, too
What is that for?
for the party.
For which party? Ties?
Mm-hmm.
Did you put money in your account?
We got paid that night too.
By half, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't just be like, yeah, cool, thanks.
Yay! Very excited.
Well, no, you don't have to be very excited.
Later.
I wish it was $100,000. What? What? Where do you have to go? Oh my god. Can you believe that sound?
I love that thing.
What would Sunflower be without that now? It's one of those moments.
Cell phone?
What's that?
Anybody got a cell phone?
Yeah.
I need to call my phone. I'm not sure if it's in this house.
Got one other on my stick bag.
Gotta stay strong. You gotta stay up all night. All we ever see the lights. Lose my way. And then I sleep on. Night sleeps
What do you think about?
Yeah. Just in these sections?
Yeah, maybe. But then there's like more, plenty of more traditional. It might not be the right.
I love the idea of like really bringing those bridges to life.
Okay.
Maybe like focus on those first,
Okay.
build it up, and
Let's.
see what we don't use during the verses,
Okay.
and something to mark the harmonica solo too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if
To
that's, if
mark
that's a
it-
shaker, but something percussive could definitely be
To like bring it up a little.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
So let's try the cool
Yeah,
ass thing on
yeah.
the bridges first,
Okay.
and that
Just gotta.
is gonna need.
I gotta find the.
Sorry. Oh. Sorry. Ouch. Ears still ringing. I try to treat it, they say some of the Native American Indians believe that the smell of the skunk could heal you. And ever since I learned that, I every time I smell a skunk now, instead of like trying not to breathe like I did before, I actually breathe it in as deep as I can, and it sort of changed everything in terms of how I feel about that smell.
Cool.
And so I try to apply the same theory to feedback.
Oh. That's a good episode.
Like, come on, we can come up with new beliefs, but it's a hard one. It's a hard pill to swallow. Where's my remote? Need my remote. There's my remote.
You want to catch the last little?
Yeah. We're going to catch the last little sliver of the sunset.
Well. Pretty much done,
Oh, yeah. My favorite lines I've written is to write the line where the sky meets the ocean, you gotta breathe in the air like it's some kind of potion. It's like the line, writing the line,
Yeah.
the sky meets the ocean. Came up with a phrase. But such an amazing meaning of the world is there. Every now and then, windmill spins.
Oh, really?
It means a lot to Jen when it's spinning. Oh, it's spinning. It's going to be a good day.
Oh, nice.
If it's spinning. It spun on our lunch day.
Cool. And that's
Landed
just
our
a-
backs.
That's just a wind thing.
I'm not sure what he thinks it's mechanical. I mean, he doesn't know. But months ago when he was first talking about it, I remember him saying that he thought it was mechanical, like they cut it off sometimes. It seems like it's just been blowing all the time.
Right.
It's always
Yeah.
windy. Every time I open this door, the blanket that we have in the doorway just gets like a 90-degree angle. It just sort of just stays there. It doesn't even really flap. It just sort of like stays.
like you and your music to like contribute, you know, and that's just there's something really special about that. Everyone's volunteering their time. It's like, you know, it's like very open.
It's like which one of the three again?
Yeah.
It's really rad too. I mean, I just knew, that with the whole fiasco and what we did, that we were just we're in this like magic bubble at the moment. And like any recording session or something could be, I wanted it to be done within the bubble of that magic. That I didn't want to step away from it.
Right.
Couldn't come back to it. So it was great just to go ahead and commit and be like, let's make the record now while we're still in the bubble of that, still feeling the magic. And that grace is seen and spilling over in everyone's participation to giving away. The universe is on our side on this endeavor. And you can feel when the universe is on your side like that, and so many nights or times I know I just stayed awake as long as I possibly could because there's no guarantee that I was going to be within that space, the space I'd achieved that day or found or that had come to me, and that can definitely. I remember when Brian and I were recording Dear Puppeteer, we got so immersed in it, and it was about a week, and then we finally said okay, and we stepped away from it, and we knew at the time that it was a big decision, and we did try to return to that space a few weeks later, and it wasn't there anymore. But we knew as long that we could have stayed there longer. It was just a really interesting thing, just to be immersed in something.
Yeah, I actually still haven't heard that record.
Ah.
I'm meaning to get it, but
there's some tracks on there I consider huge achievements in my life.
yes.
In the basement, just so many levels. It's
Where
like a
did you do that one?
Page turning studio moment in my basement.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Brad.
with his, I mean, he stepped in. I was working on all these home recordings and stuff, and didn't know how I was going to make my next one, and sort of like digging myself into a hole. And he sort of came in and saved the day. Lone Ranger is like brought his computer in, he recorded it,
Nice.
and learned a lot from all that too.
What's his name? Brian
Elijah Smith.
Elijah Smith. He's in Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yep, Stanton. All right, we're going in. Let me see that thing for a second. This thing is awesome. We showed you this the other day. It might not be perfect for the song, but it probably is going to be. But as you play it, you can twist it, and it changes the frequency of the... I just want to get a festival's
take
late
your hand
night.
off too, as you're shaking it.
Festival's late right.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Good timing, Love and Larry. So wow, there you go. That's what that is. Woke up feeling the fiasco. We just found yeah. I'm not even gonna jinx myself. Let's just go right to a bridge.
Do you think I'm too close? Should I? Oh, you know what?
You're
I'm
definitely
hearing,
not gonna
I'm just
peek it.
here. I'm just hearing the latency. So,
Gotcha.
yeah. Oh, sorry. Think I should keep on going?
I like leaving the break.
Okay.
We got to do something fun there, though.
In that space?
Mm-hmm. But I think for this, maybe do...
To just
leave it blank.
Do something else. Okay.
And I like that first one. Should we just punch you in the break?
Sure.
It's perfect, isn't it? You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do the first one again.
Yeah, I did. It helped when I had one ear off.
Second one's nice, though, huh?
Yeah.
Here we go. I'll give you a little. Listening. It's good. It might not be perfect.
Yeah, I don't know if it is.
Let's do it again.
Do you think the sound's okay?
In terms of the instrument or the
instrument.
sound? Yeah, I think it should be
Okay.
in there.
Okay.
I love the way it gives it that. Yeah.
What if I try standing further away from the mic too, just so it's a little more not so in the forefront?
Well, we can. I mean, hold on a second. Is that?
Yeah.
My instinct is just to get a good sound on it and then cut it down. But
Yeah.
you might be right. I mean, you might know something I don't.
The only thing I'm afraid it's like too much.
High end.
I feel like it might be like too much in the same range as a lot of the instruments already there.
Right.
Like, so maybe we could just. I mean, it's cool, but maybe we could get a different shaker sound.
Right.
Let's just try a real quick take with another shaker, and then if it seems like, and then just compare the two, and then we can always, and then if this is the one, we'll just get better takes on this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Part of me thinks I'm gonna put that sound in there no matter what.
Okay, then why don't I just get a good take?
Okay.
Okay.
You guys can hear the track at home, right? Oh, you can't. I'm sorry. Jeez, that's terrible. Here you go. Now you're in the loop. Have fun. Part of me wants to do that. Well, but it might. Let's just do it.
What?
But I could never give you the light you need. Look away now, you gotta stay strong. Me, I stay up all night. Hardly ever see the light. Lord, I lose my way. And then I sleep all day. That suits me just fine. That sunshine. You are the only reason I even come outside. Your beautiful sunflower, but I can.
Yeah. Next bridge.
Sure. What did you think about me staying in on that second break? Do you think that, well, should I do that this time or maybe not do that?
I don't know if I noticed.
Okay.
Your call. I saw Liz. She has to leave the feast. Okay.
Looking at me for too long. Now the sun is going down. Me, I stay up all night. Hardly ever see the light. Lose my way. And then I sleep all day. That suits me just fine. You that sunshine. You are the only reason I even come outside. You're beautiful sunflower. Looking at
Oh, you meant at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, good.
looking at me,
Listening.
looking at me for too long. Now the sun is going down. Me, I stay up all night. Hardly ever see my way.
What's that?
March.
And then I sleep all day. That suits me just fine. You need that sunshine. You are the only reason I even come outside. You're beautiful sunflower.
It's cool.
Cool.
Nathan, do you see my keys around?
Your what? Your keys?
Mm-hmm. I'm not big key fan.
What's that?
I'm not a big key fan.
Looking at me,
Put it on the break real quick.
looking at me for too long.
Back it up just a second.
That suits. And then I sleep all day. That suits me just fine.
Maybe not.
No.
Okay.
Do you have anything that's like a... Let's see, what would it be?
Oh, thanks, Steven. I'm engaged.
That's
What were you saying?
Did you see that?
Oh, yeah. I just said thanks. I got engaged a few weeks ago.
That was my guess.
Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah. Into the deep end.
Seriously.
The sad army loses another brave soldier. I just heard something in my head. Let me listen Let's see if I hear it again. I heard something different that time. You don't have like anything like a toy crank or whatever.
Oh.
Right. Right.
Well, I have. It's probably the closest thing.
It'd be more like
It's maybe. Yeah.
Hey, I'll do it.
Yeah, you do it.
I got this.
Hang on one second. Just curious. Try it. Is this gonna sound any different?
Stay strong. Stay up all night. Hardly ever see the light. Lord, I lose my way. And then I sleep all day. That suits me just fine. You need that sunshine. You are the only reason I even come outside. Your beautiful sunflower.
I don't know if I did this right.
Hardly ever see the light. Lord, I lose my way. And then I sleep all day.
Can't hear it.
I lose my way. And then I sleep all day. That suits me just.
Yeah, I shouldn't do the tap.
Yeah.
Hardly ever see the light. Lord, I lose my way. And then I sleep all day. That suits me just fine. You need that sunshine. You are the only reason I even come outside. Your beautiful sunflower.
Nice.
I even come outside. Your beautiful sunflower.
Is that the right sound?
Maybe just do 3 of them. So leave sunflower, the word sun
Mhm.
on its own.
Lord, I lose my way. And then I sleep all day. That suits me just fine. Only reason I even come outside.
simple thing can be so hard. It's worth having in there, right?
Yeah, I think it's cool. Cool. Good job.
Hey, thank you.
And then harmonica. What do you think of that? I wish I really knew how to play this.
That feels good.
Okay.
Tambourines are so hot.
Turn your head.
That's where I cut the loop off.
I missed kind of one in there.
Turn your head.
That one you played a little harder. You might have peaked.
Okay.
Let's do one more.
Should I?
I'm gonna bring it down
Okay.
too. So either way.
Can you turn it down in the headphones a little?
The Tambo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's to me that you even turn your head.
Oh, it froze. God didn't like that take.
I like
What was
that
wrong with that take? It was perfect, God. What do you know? Nothing.
It's to me that you even turn your head. Sunflower, sunflower.
I didn't kill the ring, did I?
I don't think we need it if you did.
Even turn your head.
Let's get a little squirrely there at the very end.
Let's hear it again.
Even
Oh yeah. There's that one thing. Yeah.
turn your head.
Are you ready?
Even turn your head. Sunflower,
I don't know if that was much better.
even turn your head. Sunflower,
That wasn't just this take. What was that? What are they listening to?
even turn your head.
That was the first take, I think.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
That one doesn't seem like it ends.
Even sunflower,
That was the one with the loop. Oh, maybe that was the first take.
I'm thinking that's oldest to newest.
even sunflower,
I felt pretty close to perfect.
even
Sweet.
think the verses want something else?
Let's play it live in the room again from the top.
Another idea? I don't know how it'll... It's just, what would it be like to take the xylophone out of the first couple verses so it doesn't come until the bridge?
Uh-huh.
Never give you the light you need. Look away now, you gotta stay strong. Me, I stay up on. Sunflower, sunflower, shouldn't you be turning around? You've been looking at me for too long, too long. Now the sun is about to go down. Sunflower, sunflower, I'm flattered, now don't get me wrong. But I could never give you the light you need. Look away now, you gotta stay strong. Me, I stay up all night. Hardly ever see the light. Lord, I lose my way. And then I sleep all day. That suits me just fine. You need that sunshine. You are the only reason I even come outside. You're beautiful, sunflower, sunflower. I think you might have no idea.
Lower the left for the verse.
But it means so much to me that
I'm
you
in the bridge, but a
turn
lot lower,
your
up the volume a little bit on the top of that verse.
Honestly, I'm not sold on the shaker. I feel like the frequency maybe like drowns out some of the other stuff that's going on there. Like, curious to hear without it. Or like try different.
sunflower, sunflower, shouldn't you be turning around? You've been looking at me for too long, too long. Now the sun is going down. Me, I stay up all night. Hardly ever see the light. Lord, I lose my way. And then I sleep all
That'll be
day.
a fun subliminal part, I think.
That suits me
Yeah,
just
so I
fine.
just take it down.
You need that sunshine.
looks
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Oh my god. Well, that just came a long ways. Let's just do a couple of those moves.
Stay strong. Me, I stay up all night. Hardly ever see the light. Lord, I lose my way. And then I sleep all day. That suits me just fine. You need that sunshine. You are the only reason I even come outside. You're beautiful, sunflower, sunflower. I think you might have no idea, but it means so much to me that you even turn your head. Sunflower, sunflower, shouldn't you be
But what
turned?
would it be like if the tambourine just stayed in?
It's not a bad idea till the bridge.
Yeah. Or maybe even through the whole song.
I should just loop it. I was gonna play it for you real quick. Yeah, I know how to do it.
Sunflower, sunflower, shouldn't you be turned?
You like that space?
You've been look.
Wonder if there's.
Shouldn't you be turning around? Sunflower, sunflower, shouldn't sunflower,
That was nice.
sunflower, shouldn't you be turning around? You've been looking at me for too long.
Isn't it amazing what that one little dip of the fader did right there?
Now the sun is going down. Me, I stay up all night. Hardly ever see the light. Don't lose my way. And then I sleep all day. Night suits me just fine. You give me that sunshine. You are the only reason I need to come outside with your beautiful sunflower. With your beautiful sunflower. Sunflower.
All these space bars and all these tracks nowadays. It's like every start and stop. Little space bar tap with some reverb on it. How's that? Sit in the mix. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I feel like we should go to
good.
another
Yeah,
too because we
totally.
did such great work
Totally.
there. Oh yeah.
Nice one.
We strike again.
Yeah.
I want you to hear Do You Believe in Ghosts?
Okay.
Right now, I brought the drums out of the first and last verses, but it's a little weird because right out of the gate it feels like the third verse, like as the drums come in sort of strong at the top and then they disappear for the first verse,
Okay.
and it feels like an end of the song kind of moment.
Right.
But maybe it's trying to inspire something. Like I'm not sure. It just quite a bit different probably than you heard last. If it plays. It's not going to get any easier from here on out, Logic. Just saying. Just giving you a heads up. I told you to get a good night's rest last night, and you didn't listen to me. I heard the TV on in the middle of the night. Got to freeze some tracks here.
I'm tired of slowing down. I'm tired of waiting around. Tired of finding something new to find each time something's found. Of course I've learned my lessons. I can give some good advice. Still it's hard to take the same old river twice. When I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. And no one asks what's new, cause they know what I will say. It's hard to have faith when you need it the most at the end of the day. Do you believe in ghosts?
Shake her down a little.
Yeah, let me do a couple things here. And that shaker's fake.
Right.
Maybe I should just mute it. I don't know. This was a very late night mix last night where I had to start all over from scratch. So that's why a lot of it's sort of sticking out.
I didn't hear the female vocals on it last time. That
Right.
was nice.
Yeah, they're. I think I might save them for the next verse though.
Okay.
I'm tired of slowing down. tired of waiting around, tired of finding something new to find each time something is found. Of course I've learned my lessons, I can give some good advice. Still it's hard to take the same old river twice. When I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. And no one asks what's new, cause they know what I will say. It's hard to have faith when you need it the most at the end of the day. Do you believe in ghosts? I disappear into these screens in a million jelly beans. Now I'm coughing up a coffin, driving nails lazily. I might dream up a mountain on the wings of such a notion. Just a pair of ragged claws on the bottom of the ocean. When I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. And no one asks what's new, cause they know what I will say. But it's hard to have faith when you need it the most at the end of the day. You believe in ghosts. I'm tired of slowing down, I'm tired of waiting around, tired of finding something new to find each time something is found. Of course I've learned my lesson, I can give some good advice. Still it's hard to take the same old river twice. When I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. And no one asks what's new, cause they know what I will say. Well, it's hard to have faith when you need it the most at the end of the day. When I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. And no one asks what's new, cause they know what I will say. End of the day. At the end of the day. When I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. No one asks what's new, cause they know what I will say. Well, it's hard to have faith when you need it the most at the end of the day. Do you believe in ghosts? And no one asks what's new, cause they know what I will say. Well, it's hard to have faith when you need it the most at the end of the day. When I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. No one asks what's new, cause they know what I will say. Well, it's hard to have faith when you need it the most.
There's a lot going on.
I like it.
Once I figured it out.
Who are those women? That's great.
It's hometown folk.
Cool.
They sang yesterday.
It's really nice.
Live from my dad's basement. It was
Nice.
so great. Yeah, Sarah and Jen. And Reed doing the soprano bass thing trick.
I think a couple things. I think maybe replace the fake shaker.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe also take out the fake cymbal rolls. But maybe we could just do that with a real cymbal.
You mean
'Cause
the reverse?
Is that what that is?
The reverse swell thing.
I like the effect a lot. I'm not sure if the sound is. It just seems.
That one.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems a little
Can you
too
create
fake.
that tension?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Some mallets
Right.
can try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering if that tension couldn't start at the top of the verse, but that might be impossible. Like,
Not if we just record the sound and then just place it where it needs to be.
Tired of slowing down, tired of waiting around, tired of finding something new to find each time. Of course I've learned my
The
lesson.
other thought I have
I
with
can give some good advice.
I
Still-
like the drums coming out, but I think it needs to have something else to like, so it doesn't dip down so much.
right.
It almost feels like, I like the coming down, but I don't. It's like it loses too much momentum.
Right.
You know, and
Right.
I don't know if it's
It's like lazy drama.
yeah,
Right.
like maybe like
How
a
about the
stomping.
first verse?
The first verse is good, except for when there's like a weird part. It's a fader issue, but right when the drums are, I don't even know. The drums might really be out, but it's
Tired of slowing down,
so
tired
from
of
when you
waiting.
say, it's like after you start singing. I think it's maybe right after you say slowing down, or maybe while you're saying it. It's like I can't tell if that's where the drums drop down.
Tired of slowing down, tired.
Right on
So
tired.
okay, so let's
That's
hear
that
that again.
Tired of slowing down, tired of waiting around.
What if?
Show you guys at home the screen we're looking at.
Did you ever get the audio for the podcast?
Which?
Didn't somebody say not too long ago that they couldn't hear it?
Oh yeah, I think we're back.
Okay.
You guys can hear us, right?
Yep. Oh, you know what it is?
It's the symbol.
Yeah.
What should I do? Should I just
So why don't you just fade
'em under?
Leave it more, but start to fade it. That's even more than that.
or get it out before the symbol hit?
Mm-hmm. What if you just
But this might work.
okay?
Tired of slowing down, tired of.
That felt better just from back it up a little bit.
Tired of slowing down, tired of waiting around,
Is
tired
there
of.
like
Tired of slowing down, tired. Tired of slowing down, tired of waiting
that
around,
happens
tired of
when you
finding.
say slowing. Does anything else drop out there?
The ukuleles are
The
clicking, I think.
Tired of slowing down, tired of waiting
How do you say slowing down?
around,
Like,
tired
there's
of
like
finding
the bottom
something
drops,
new to.
There's like another sound up here.
Tired of slowing down, tired of waiting around, tired of finding. Tired of slowing down. Finding something new.
It's like there's a hiss, like a white noise that's there that goes away.
Tired of slowing down, tired of waiting around, tired of finding something new to find each time something's found. Of course I've learned my lessons, I can give some good advice. Still it's hard to take the same old river twice. When I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. And no one asks what's new, cause they know what I will say. It's hard to have faith when you need it the most at the end of the day. Do you believe in ghosts? I disappear into these screens and a million jelly beans. Now I'm coughing up a coffin, driving lazily. I might dream up a mountain on the wings of such a notion, just a pair of ragged claws on the bottom of the ocean. When I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. And no one asks what's new, cause they know what I will say. But it's hard to have faith when you need it the most at the end of the day. You believe in ghosts.
First things first, shaker.
Sure.
Times when it's found. Of course I've learned my lessons, I can give some good advice.
You take the click out.
Still it's hard to take the same old river twice. When I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. And no one asks what's new, cause they know what I will say. It's hard to have faith when you need it the most at the end of the day. Do you believe in ghosts?
Do it again, it's really low signal.
My lessons, I can give some good advice. Still it's hard to take the same old river twice. When I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. And no one asks what's new, cause they know what I will say. It's
Aha.
still it's hard to take the same old river twice. isn't true, but it doesn't go away. And no one asks what's new, cause they know what I will say. It's hard to have faith when you need it the most at the end of the day. Do you believe in ghosts?
Can you try it one more time?
Still it's hard to take the same old river track when I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. And no one asks what's new, cause they know what I will say. It's hard to have faith when you need it the most at the end of the day. Do you believe in ghosts?
Listening.
When I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. And no one asks what's new, cause they know what I will say. It's hard to have faith when you need it the most at the end of the day. Do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah. I don't. Should we try to get a stronger signal on it, or?
Sure.
Like,
Still it's hard to take the same old river track when I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. And no one asks what's new, cause they know what I will say. It's hard to have faith when you need it the most at the end of the day. Do you believe in ghosts?
yeah. Now we're cooking with bacon grease. All right. Next one.
Falls on the bottom of the ocean. When I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. And no one asks what's new, cause they know what I will say. But it's hard to have faith when you need it the most at the end of the day. You believe in ghosts.
Should I do during the bass solo or no?
Yeah, maybe.
End of the day.
Do you want to keep playing through or give it a break?
Give it a break.
Okay.
You believe in ghosts.
Oh yeah, it's a snare, great.
Yeah, that time I wanted to, that one I wanted to go on till it came out, you know?
Till
Till the next verse
okay.
in the space.
Over the break.
Yeah.
Okay. So before
But-
the last bridge.
No, still come into the bass solo, but then play through till the third verse.
You stopped playing there, didn't you?
Yeah, and I wanted to. I stopped, and then I was like, "Oh, I wish I had continued."
Gotcha. You sure though?
No.
This is a clean break, and we're gonna want it on the next bridge for sure.
Okay. Well, then let's not. Or we could.
Yeah, I don't want to lose the drama of it on the bridge coming up, or I mean the chorus.
Okay.
We do want something there. We'll listen to.
Okay.
And oh, you mean just to here?
Yeah, just till there.
Yeah, for sure. Whole thing or punch you?
I'll do the whole thing.
I'm tired of slowing.
Of course. Yeah. All right, chorus.
Alright. Yeah.
Double chorus.
Double chorus.
Still it's hard to take the same old river twine. When I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. And no one asks what's new, cause they know what I will say. But it's hard to have faith, you need it the most at the end of the day.
Aha. What was wrong with that one, Lord?
I can give some good advice. Still it's hard to take the same old river twine. When I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. And no one asks what's new, cause they know what I will say. But it's hard to have faith, you need it the most at the end of the day. When I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. No one asks what's new, cause they know what I will say. But it's hard to have faith, you need it the most at the end of the day. You believe in gold.
Should I have kept on going?
Punch it.
Okay.
We'll have the option.
Say, but it's hard to have faith, you need it the most at the end of the day. You believe
Yeah. That might be compounded, Michael, also with the fact that I'm audio hijacking the microphone separately for the webcast as well. So you're getting it not only through the Logic feed, being a live mic in the Logic feed, but as our TalkBack mic, they're both of those channels are open to you while we're tracking. So they're saying the latency is so bad it sounds like who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
He's like a friend of my dad's boss's. He's my dad's boss's son. Yeah,
Right. So, yeah.
that's way better than the fake thing. What do you think?
I still want to hear the third verse and see if there's something we could do to keep the momentum up just slightly.
I'm gonna pee off the back
Okay.
porch. The sun is set,
Probably
and I'll do
early.
that like civilized human beings. And go ahead.
Okay.
Those wheels spin the genius idea.
waiting around, tired of finding something new found. Each time something is found. Of course.
Oh. That's a tapping.
Yeah, this is what it is. Oh wow. Jeez.
That's appetizer. There's more in the
Thank you.
kitchen.
All right.
You
Uh,
need to cut the rest of the bread.
You know where the napkins are.
so I think what I was talking about before
Mm-hmm.
is I have the drums soloed right now. Check out. There's that's delicious.
Bad reverb.
Yeah, the reverb. That was what I was hearing. It's the reverb echoing and then fading away. It's just I don't mind it on the sound, but it's just listen to when it cuts off.
Oh, when it cuts off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine on the sound itself, but it's that. You hear
It's
that?
not cool.
Well, that was what I was hearing that
Right.
made it sound like something else dropped.
disappear.
So, is there any way you could fade that signal, or
How do you?
Like-
if I just trim the volume, that'll take the reverb with it, right?
yeah?
Right out.
No. Well, okay. Let's hear how the whole thing sounds.
Tired of slowing down, tired of waiting around. Tired of slowing down, tired of waiting around.
I think that's better.
Mm-hmm. Would y'all say? Love that. Bus it to another track and put the reverb on the bus. That will allow the transient to be there and you to cut the drum track, but the reverb will sustain. Sustain. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
In the house.
Right. Oh wow. Jeez.
Since you guys are working.
Amazing.
Oh my
We'll
goodness.
be ready in like 10 minutes.
So we shouldn't spoil our dinner with this.
No, spoil your dinner with that. Be hungry like a kid.
Tired of tired of slowing down, tired of waiting around, tired of finding something new to find each time something is found. Of course I learned my lessons, I can give some good advice. Still it's hard to take, Same old river twang.
Very liberating.
It
No,
is.
it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. And no one asks what's new, cause they know what I will say. It's hard to have faith when you need it the most at the end of the day. Do you believe in ghosts? Disappear into these screens and a million jelly beans. Now I'm coughing up a coffin, trying to face easily. Might dream of a mountain on the wings of such an ocean. Just a pair of ragged claws on the bottom of the ocean. But I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. And no one asks what's new, cause they know what I will say. But it's hard to have faith when you need it the most at the end of the day. You believe in gold. I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. And no one asks what's new, cause they know what I will say. But it's hard to have faith when you need it the most at the end of the day. You believe in gold.
Where do you like a shaker like that?
You like it?
Where do you like it? In the mix?
I think, like, right now it sounds like it's like the snare is here and the shaker's here. And I'd rather have it be more like that. I feel like shakers are best when you don't really know they're there.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's where I tend to put them too. Michael says, get the Google guy back on. I want to be able to share food and drink via the internet. Then I'd be impressed. Working on it. Yeah. Love the way it works with the snare.
I'm tired of slowing down. I'm tired of waiting around. Tired of finding something new found. Each time something's found. Of course I learned my lesson. I give some good advice. Still it's hard to take the same old river trout. But I know it isn't true. But it doesn't go away. And no one asks what's wrong.
Hey, Mo Beam.
They know what I will say.
Is that?
And like something, that third verse, like just something like a 4 on the floor kind of effect.
Right.
Not like
Not a kick.
Not a, I don't. Yeah, probably not a kick. Maybe, but in something really subtle, but just something to.
You want
like,
to put the your bucket on top of the microphone and tap on it with a mallet, with your rubber mallet?
Sure. Try that. Yeah. Did you ever talk to those guys about the Beggar in the Morning track?
No. Well, what do you mean?
Well, I just love there's this sound they have. It's like Andrew plays like it sounds like a bag of sand or something, and it just has this like really low but like relentless thumping that's like this bassy yet like a, you know, sounds like a bag of sand, like
Right.
shoo, shoo, but also thump thump, and it like really makes that track like it's really nice,
Right,
and I wonder
right.
what that kind of thing
What the
is.
hell is that? It's not all his pods, is it?
They look like chestnuts or whatever. It's like a big bunch, like a bunch of grapes.
Like
They
this
look
one?
like chestnuts. No,
Not.
it's like a gaggle of.
Oh, yeah,
brownish.
yeah. And it's just. It could be something like that, but there's some bass in the sound too.
Right. Here's what that sounds like. Yeah. Put a mic under a bucket. Whoa, wait. Whoa.
Does it happen if I didn't have it on it? Or just
That's what it sounds like in there.
I'm tired of slowing down, tired of waiting around, tired of
God didn't like it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the right sound.
Is the latency that bad now?
Even tapping the floor. This is up here.
I'm tired of slowing down, tired of waiting around, tired of finding something new found each time something's found. Of course I learned my lesson, I give some good advice. Still it's hard to take the same old river twice. And I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. And no one asks what's new, because they know what I will say. But it's hard to have faith, you need it at the end of the day. When I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. No one asks what's new, because they know what I will say. But it's hard to have faith when you need it at the end of the day. Do you believe in gold?
I don't know if we had the mic hot enough. That was my chair.
Some good advice. Still it's hard to take the same old river twice.
I like the foot tapping. I think need a hotter signal on that.
Maybe like put a towel or a sheet down so it's a little more thumpy.
That's all right.
Maybe not.
Floor and socks.
Although we're getting like a lot of like
Right.
room.
That was one of the worst. No. There you go. Play the whole room.
I do it soft. I could.
I can't really give you any signal because the latency's so bad. I'm gonna have to quit it and restart it. But
Okay.
let's just do it without any listening to it. In we go. I'm tired of slowing down. I'm tired of waiting around. I'm tired of finding. Let's do it one more
Yeah.
time. Cable.
Okay.
I'm tired of slowing down. I'm tired of waiting around. I'm tired of finding something new to find. Each time something's fine. Of course I learned my lesson. I give some good advice. Still it's hard to take the same old river twine. When I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. And no one asks what's new, 'cause they know what I will say. But it's hard to have faith. You need it alone at the end of the day. When I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. No one asks what's new, 'cause they know what I will say. But it's hard to have faith when you need it alone at the end of the day. Do you believe in gold? Little hiccup there in the end. I'm sure we got. Looks good. That felt good.
Cool.
Weird how a little toe tap could feel good. Are we there yet? Nope, we're still here. We are still here. Speaking of which, you missed it this morning. There's a fart and a laugh on the track sent from home on the backups for Are We There Yet? We
That's
we
awesome.
compressed it, added some reverb, and panned it to the left, per Michael's request. Listening. I'm tired of slowing down. I'm tired of waiting around. I'm tired of finding something new to find. I'm tired of slowing down. I'm tired of waiting around. I'm tired of finding something new to find. Each time something's fine. Of course I learned my lesson. I give some good advice. Still it's hard to take the same old river twine. When I know it isn't true.
Hey.
It's definitely doing something, huh?
Yeah. I don't know if it is totally on that. There's
Right.
a little like push and a pull with some of the stuff going on there.
I'm gonna quit and reopen this session because it's sick of us. Got a lot of windows open for that thing too. Hey everybody, got Ezra Lip here in the studio, in the Spontaneous Fiasco studio, Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for helping us make a record. My birthday's coming up. The last day is going to be on the 12th of October. It's my birthday, and I asked for a masterpiece for my birthday. And a pair of shoes. Oh, and a new Zippo. My belt is ridiculous right now. It's just a big empty hole.